Okay, yogis, so come to sit on the mat and just start to focus on your breath. This is a practice to feel your best, to look after yourself and know what it is that you need. So coming on to all fours, sitting down on the heels and just extending the arms out in child's pose. And again, once again, we remind ourselves that the breath is the most important part of the practice. It is the breath that improves the life. The practice enhances, but it's the breath that makes the difference. So moving into a little bit of cat and cow. Exhaling to round the spine. Inhaling to arch the back and look up. Exhaling to round the spine. Inhaling, arching, looking up. Exhaling to round the spine and really work on pushing up into the upper back. Tucking your toes underneath and just lifting the knees off 2 centimeters max, just to fire up the tummy, building up some heat and some strength. Just breathe steadily while we do this. And then bring the knees back down, extending right leg back. Flex the foot, internally rotate the right leg. Come onto fingertips if you want to feel more strength in your arms. And then extend the left leg back. Stay on your fingertips. Engage into your core and square your shoulders. Square your hips. Bring that knee down. Extend the right leg and the left arm down. Extend the left leg and the right arm down. Extend the right leg, left arm. Exhale, release. And come back into cow. So round the spine. And then arch the back as you inhale. Exhale, press it up. Okay, so we're going to come into down facing dog now. So make sure your feet are hip width and the feet are parallel to each other. Your fingers are spread. Lift the left heel. And exhale, press the left heel down. Lift the right heel, pressing the right heel down. Left heel again. Press left heel down. Right heel lifts. Right heel down. Both heels, pull the knees into the ribs, push the sit bones up. Hold it there. Feel it, and then press the heels down. And breathe deeply. This practice is to feel your best. So inhale, raise the right leg. Point the toes to the sky. Exhale, take the right foot forward. And raise the right arm for a twist. Now pull the shoulders away from each other. Feel the left ribs touching the right thigh. So we move our spine in 6 different directions every day, and this is one of them. Twisting, spread across the chest. Keep pushing into that back heel. And then exhale, bring that right hand down. Straighten the right leg. Bring that left foot forward slightly so you can ground the heel. We're just stretching into that right hamstring. And then we're going to turn to the side of the mat and have the toes turned in and the heels in line. Inhale, we look up, and as we exhale, we fold forward. Clasping hands behind the back is optional. Just working on the shoulders. Bringing the arms over the top as far as you can. Don't forget to breathe into those shoulders. Clasping the hands firmly together. Releasing the hands now onto the hips. Bend the knees and come up carefully. Bending the right knee, moving into warrior 2. I can see my head is off the screen, but you know where it is. Okay, holding your warrior, maybe forming the arches in the feet, lifting the toes, breathing into the lungs, breathing some joy into the lungs, releasing whatever is getting on your nerves, anything that's bugging you right now. Just let it go on the out breath. This is all about you. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale, step back to the front of the mat. Feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Look up to your hands. Exhale into your deep forward fold. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Keep the elbows tucked into the ribs as we chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up facing dog. Exhale, lift the sit bones into down facing dog. Steady breath. Just find your foundations. Breathing deeply. Inhale, raise the left leg. Point the toes to the sky. Exhale, take the left foot forward. Raising the left arm. So again, we're moving the spine the other way now. Spread across the chest. Push into that back heel. Feel vibrant, feel strong and vibrant. Breathe. Remember, the breath is the practice. Bring that hand down. And then turn to the other side of the mat. Toes turned in. Get ready for forward folding. So coming down when you're ready, hands underneath the shoulders, walking the hands back. Attempting to bring the head down in between the feet, in between the hands. Working patience. When you're ready, come up slowly. Inhale, exhale, release. Stepping the right foot back, coming into warrior two. So right foot back, left leg bent. Make sure you've got your right angle and the knee is over the heel. Just gazing over the fingertips of that front hand. Strong, steady breath. Ujjayi breath. Just hold your warrior. Notice how warrior makes you feel. Invincible. Taking on anything. Fearless. Bring the hands to heart center. Step back to Samastitihi, front of the mat. Hands together at the heart center. Inhale, raise your arms, look up. Exhale, deep forward fold, fingers in line with toes if possible, forehead to shin. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Coming down again, chaturanga. Inhale, over those toes, up facing dog, look up. Exhale, pulling back into down facing dog. And again, observing the breath all the time. So the breath has the ability to improve the quality of your life. Stepping the right foot forward. Turn the back heel in. And inhale, raise your arms, warrior one. Push that left hip forward. Square the upper body to the front of the mat. See, my head is chopped off again, but I'm looking up and the hands are together. So hold it there. Virabhadrasana 1. To stay with the breath. Staying a little longer in the poses today. Moving into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. reverse it. So raise that right arm up and over. Inhale. And then exhale into side angle, which is modified. So leaning on the thigh. Make sure you've got that beautiful diagonal line down the side of the body. You can bring your hand all the way down to the mat if you wish, but don't collapse into the back knee. Make sure that you are pressing firmly into the outer edges of that foot at the back. You can look up to your palm and just stay with the drishti, stay with the breath. Hold the stillness, feel the strength. Not wavering, not faltering, just being. Couple more breaths. And then carefully bring yourself back into Warrior Two. Breathing in. Take the hands down to the mat. Stepping back into your dog. Coming down into Chaturanga on the out breath. Inhale over the toes. You step or roll over the toes. Exhale, press back into down facing dog. Step the left foot forward, pivot the back heel. Square your hips to the front, so you'll feel the stretch in the hip flexor on the right leg. As you extend your arms up, you're lifting the torso up, you're lifting your heart, you're looking up. While the feet are grounding you, the body is lifting, the body is light. Taking the head back is optional. Just see how the neck feels. Steady breath, steady gaze equals a steady mind. So we're opening out into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, so open into that left side of the body. And then exhale, moving into extended side angle. Again, we start with a modification. You can stay there, or you can bring your left hand down outside the foot, aiming for a straight line. So the hips really need to open and come down. That back leg, extremely strong. And strength of character to hold it just a little bit longer. Stay there, don't waver. Doing good. Always be mindful of how you're feeling. Coming back into Warrior 2. Bring the hands down the front of the mat. Stepping back into dog. Straight into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale into up facing dog. Exhale into down facing dog. Hold it there. Just breathe deeply. Enjoy your practice. Lifting up the heels, bending the knees, stepping or jumping. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, fold. Nice and deep. Forward fold. Inhale, we rise. Raise your arms above your head. And then exhale, back to Samastitihi. Inhale, raise your arms, look up. Exhale into your forward fold. You can bend your knees. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, step the left leg back. Come down onto the knee. Toes point away from you, come up. Take a slight lunge, but don't dump into your back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Look up to your hands. Hold it steady. We're working on the quadricep. We're working on lifting the torso, opening the heart, unlocking tension in the whole body. So we step back into down dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. It's nice to know the Sanskrit, the poses. Step the right foot forward and then raise the right leg up, inhale, and then exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Inhale, take that right leg up again. Exhale, take the knee to the chest. Inhale, sweep the leg up one more time. Exhale, take the knee to the chest, then drop the foot forward, back heel down. Inhale, reach the arms up, warrior one. Exhale, once again, open out into warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior up and over. And then back into modified side angle. I said side angle, said it wrong, side angle. Back into warrior two, and then straighten right leg, ready for triangle, Trikonasana. Now hold onto your ankle and pull your upper body back. Have your right sit bone pointing to your left heel. Have your tailbone tucked in and your thighs rolling out. Then, when you've got all those elements in place, you can release the hand from the ankle and grab your big toe, or you can keep it there. Really work this. Even if you have to lift your hand higher up the leg, pull the upper body back so that the shoulder is over the ankle. Stay with breath, looking up towards the thumb, drishti to the thumb. Slowly moving into the half moon balance. So take the right hand onto the mat under the shoulder. You can't see my top foot, but I'm flexing it. So flex the top foot. Keep the gaze down. Just keep it strong and steady. Sthira and sukha. Steady and joyful. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon balance. Bringing stability into the joints of the legs. So we're going to bend that top leg, bend the supporting leg, and very, very slowly bring the feet together. Slowly bending the knees, coming into awkward chair. Tailbone tucks, arms come up. Utkatasana. You just take your arms up. You can look up, but don't stick your bottom out. Keep it tucked in. That's it. Okay, otherwise it's dumping in the back, and that can cause back problems. So inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Stepping back with the right leg and the left leg, coming into our favourite dog. Lift the left leg, inhale. As you exhale, bring your knee to your chest. Inhale, take that left leg up. Exhale, take the knee to the chest. Inhale, take the left leg up. And then exhale. Knee to the chest one more time, and then take the foot forward. Ground the back heel. Inhale, sweep the arms up, warrior one. Exhale, we open out into Vira 2. So inhale, reverse your warrior. Good. Exhale into modified side angle. And then inhale, back into warrior. Straighten that left leg. And then exhale, take your body forward. Find the big toe or hold your ankle. But again, we're working on the elements here. So pulling your upper body back so it's hovering over that bottom ankle. You can check by looking up, looking down. Scooping the tailbone under and rolling the thighs out. Spreading across the chest and breathing into the lungs. Just hold it there. Enjoy a basic but fabulous yoga pose. So good for your back. Particularly the lower back, where it can get a little bit tight, a little bit tension there. So again, we're holding it slightly longer. Make sure the breath is there. The breath is of the finest quality. After a triangle, we're moving into half moon balance. This is on the left side now. So the right leg is in the air. The right arm is in the air. The left fingertips are just touching down. And again, this is to stabilize the joints so that we stay stable. As we get older, stability is a big problem. So we bring our feet together, bending the knees, going back into Utkatasana, awkward chair. Make sure that tailbone's tucked, arms sweep up. Take a big breath in. Exhale. As you can see, I'm not bending my knees. I'm really working on keeping the tailbone tucked. Then we come into forward fold on the out breath, stepping back into plank, and then coming down onto our front. Clasp the hands behind you. Feet can be open, but they don't want to be too far apart, not too far. So interlocking the fingers behind you. First lift the chest, try and lift the ribs, and then lift the legs. And you can try and squeeze the big toes together, or you can keep them open. You'll feel this in your hamstrings. You'll feel it in your back. That's so cool. Try and get the chest as high as you can. Squeeze, lift. And then release. Relax back down onto your forehead. Hold it steady. Bending the legs, grab the ankles. Dhanurasana bow pose. Once you've got your ankles, lift your knees, lift your chest. And basically, we're just trying to lift the chest as high as we can, keeping the thighs off the mat. So really working the energy into the lower back. This is a fabulous chest opening practice as well. Again, relax down onto your hands. Just take a moment in between. Good. And then we're going to bring our hands down towards the lower ribs. Pressing up into cobra. You can keep your elbows bent, or if you want to, you can take them straight. Squeeze the glutes, bending the knees a little bit if you wish. And then we're coming back up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, the down dog. Just feel your body. Come down onto your forearms, interlace your fingers. Keep your head off the mat. This is dolphin dog. And just slowly walk the feet forward towards the arms. I find this is a really nice counter pose to Dhanurasana, bow pose, putting the strength back into the shoulders and into the chest. So just keep the head off the ground. You could pause this and go up into peacock, or you can take it into a headstand, but we're not doing that here right now. When you're ready, come down, cross your ankles and come back onto your bottom. We're going for a twist now. So we're taking the right foot over the top of the left knee onto the other side of the mat, pulling on that knee to sit the spine up straight. You can keep your left leg bent straight, or you can bend it. So if you're bending it, don't sit on the foot, just keep it to the other side. You're going to lift that left arm and hook it over the right knee, keeping the right hand very close to your spine. So remember, when we do these twists, the spine is straight up and down. It's never leaning back. That's pretty dangerous. So if it's too much to get the elbow over the knee, then just cradle the knee with your arms. You're just looking in the direction of the twist, just breathing into it. So this is half lord of fish twist. And we release now. And we're going to come into Gomukhasana legs, so cow face legs. So take the right knee on top of the left knee, feet out to the side and level. Going to breathe in. And as you breathe out, just start to take yourself gently forwards. Don't rush this, just feel your glutes now. Feel your IT band. Feel the thighs. Feel the hips. So never force this one, just take as much time as this takes. Remember, we're being kind to ourselves. You can ask yourself right now, what do I need to know to make my life better? What do I need to know, or what do I need to do to make my life a little bit better? So we are our own teachers. I mean, there are many wonderful gurus, teachers, guides out there, but deep down, we are our own special teachers. And if we stop for a moment and just listen, the answers are there. They're always there. So we're moving into fish twist on the other side. So take the left foot over the right knee. You can keep the right leg straight or bend it. I'm just doing the straight-legged version here for a moment. So lift the right arm, inhale, and exhale, hook it over the knee. Keep the spine straight and twist, looking over your left shoulder. Just breathing nice and steady. Just nurturing your own body. And then we'll slowly release. So once again, we're releasing from the twist, and we're going to take that left knee over the right knee. Take the feet forward, make sure the feet are level, sit bones are down, and then take it very slowly. Just be mindful of your thoughts. Start by becoming very aware of your thoughts. And if you notice that you're having negative thoughts about yourself, change them. Talk to yourself as though you're talking to your best friend. Saying things that are kind. Looking after your own being first. That's one of the yogic philosophies. It's one of the ways that we can change our whole life. If we start to change our thoughts, especially about ourselves first, then we become more loving and giving to other people. And if we can all spread that word of loving kindness in the world, just think what a better place the world would actually be. So we're lying down now with our feet together and our knees just dropping where they want to drop, out to the sides. You can bring this into your Shavasana. You can actually just place one hand on your heart, one hand on your tummy. If you don't like the feet together and the knees wide, then just take the legs down the mat. Let the feet roll out to the sides. But just take a few deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Just let some stuff go. So this was the feel-good practice. So I just want you to feel your body and begin to really look after yourself, putting good food into your body, giving yourself enough sleep, enough time and space for your own needs. So that question again is, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to make my life slightly better? You're ready, you can bring your knees into your chest and just give yourself a nice tight hug. Just rolling over to one side and then coming up to sit. And as we sit, just briefly after our practice, just want to remind you that as yoga practitioners, it's actually our responsibility to make the world a better place. Small acts of kindness, being kind to one another, being kind to animals, and only eating what is really, really necessary. We don't need to eat, all the animals. We don't need that to survive. We're strong. We can eat plant-based foods. We can really take care of our planet. Not drinking out of plastic bottles. Little changes. Just place your hands at your heart center and know that you are your own best guru. Thank you for sharing this feel-good practice today. Please leave some kind comments, some feedback. How's your practice today?